Hello students, this is 3rd standard mathematics term 3. Now we start our term 3 portions. Unit 1 geometry. In every term, first unit is geometry. Straight lines and curved lines. In this class we will learn about straight lines and curved lines. First of all, what is straight lines? The line start from the one point to another point. It's going. It means this is straight line. Curved lines means the line will curving. They have curve, small curve. This is curved lines. These all are curved lines. This is straight lines. Okay. Now you understand what is a straight line, what is a curved line? Okay. Here, draw the shapes similar to the shapes given in the dotted grid and sort them by writing C for shapes made of curved lines, S for shapes made of straight lines, and CS for shapes with both curve and straight lines. They give us some shapes. See, here they given some shapes. First you draw the shapes in the dotted line. See, here I draw. For example, I draw like this. First you finish the lines, dotted lines, then you write in the picture that is a curved line or straight line or both curve and straight line. Straight line means we put just S because straight line that word start from letter S, so we put S. And then curved lines means we put C because the line curved lines that word start from C, and then CS, curved line and straight line also combined in that picture means we will write CS. So now you understand. First you draw the pictures that dotted lines, then you write the curved line or straight line. Identify the picture, then you write curved line or straight line or both also. Are you understand? Okay, just I do the only one. Here you see, I draw the line first. Here both lines also coming. See, this is straight line. This is curved line. So in that picture we will write CS, curved line and straight line. The next one, wait. We draw the line on the dotted lines. Then we write this is curved line or straight lines or curve and straight lines. This is straight lines. So we put the letter just S. Then curved lines only means here you see here straight line also coming and curved lines also coming. So we write CS. You understand? You finish this activity. Next one, draw shapes in each category on your own. First, they given curved lines. In this box, you will draw the any shapes, but the shape must contain the curved lines only. So you draw the any shapes like flowers or any things you will draw in this box using these dotteds. Next, straight lines. Here you draw the pictures only straight using the straight lines. Like this, you draw the square or triangle. Like this you will draw. For the examples I draw, you will draw the any pictures but using only straight lines. Here curved lines, curved and straight lines, curve and straight lines. You draw like this. This is using curve and straight lines. Next one, diagonal. Diagonal is the line joining opposite corners of a geometrical shape. What are the geometrical shapes? circle, square, rectangle, triangle. These all are geometrical shape. What is a diagonal? Diagonal means the line joining opposite corners. Line joining opposite corners of a geometrical shape. Here they see that this is the picture, the square. So the line will join opposite corner. These lines are called diagonal. These lines are called diagonals. So a square has two diagonals. Square has how many diagonals? Two diagonals. Okay, now I draw the rectangle shape. In the rectangle has how many diagonals? And diagonal means what? Line joining opposite corner. So in the rectangle also two diagonals. Rectangle also two diagonals. Okay, in this now I draw the circle. Circle has how many diagonals? Circle has any diagonals? No, because circle has no corners. Corners is there means we will draw the diagonal line. But circle has no corners, so we can't able to draw the diagonal lines. So circle has no diagonal lines and no corners, no sides also. The line joining opposite corners of a square is called the diagonal of the square. This is called diagonal of the square. Next one, this is cube. In the cube, how many sides is there? 6 sides. See, 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then top and bottom 5 and 6. Top and bottom sides. So overall cube has 6 sides. Diagonals of a cube. Now we will find out how many diagonals in the cube. A cube has 6 square faces. How many square faces? 6 square faces. Each square has two diagonals. Each square. We know already square has 2 diagonals. So each square has 2 diagonals means diagonals in this face. Total face. Face means sides. Here faces means sides. So diagonals in the faces 6 into 2. 6 2s are 12. Diagonals in the inner sides of the corners. You see the inner sides of the corner. You see the picture. This is the inner side of the corner. These lines. Inner sides of the corners. Okay. So that is the 4 corners. 4 corners. So diagonals inner sides of 4 corners. So the diagonal lines also 4. So total number of diagonals of a cube 12 plus 4. Each side has 2 diagonal lines. So 6 into 2 12. Then inner sides of the corners is 4. So 12 plus 4 equal to 16. So diagonal of a cube means 16 diagonals. In the cube 16 diagonals is there. Like that. Draw the diagonals for the given rectangle. How many diagonals will be there in a cuboid? First we draw the diagonals of the rectangle. Diagonals means opposite corner. We join the lines opposite corner. So we already know that overall 2 diagonals is there. But how many diagonals will be there in a cuboid? How many diagonals in the cuboid? You will check and write the answer here. Next one, match the properties of 2D shapes by observing the sides and corners, vertices. Sides and now we match the properties of 2D shapes. First shape is what? Circle. Second one, triangle. Third one, square. And then rectangle. First, now I read the first question. Opposite sides are equal. Which one opposite sides are equal? Rectangle. So here we write the answer D, rectangle. Then there are no sides and corners. Which 2D shapes no sides and corners? Circle. Very good. So we write the A. Circle has No sides also. Diagonal lines also. Sides may or may not be equal. Sides may be equal or may not be equal. Which one? Triangle. So we write the sides may be equal or may not be equal, which means, see, this also triangle and then this also triangle. The sides will differ. So the sides may or may not be equal. Then all the four sides are equal. All the four sides. Which one? All the four sides are equal. Square. So we write the last one. See, you copy it in your book also. Thank you.